I like to imagine that as this started, Jeff was doing his dance on the way here, which is
he was probably just doing in the elevator.
That's become like a meme now, as you were getting your ass whipped in the ring and Jeff's doing his dance. And you've taken blame for it, Matt. You've said, I told him to do it. Yeah. Was there ever a time when you two were kids and maybe there was a sticky situation or a mess and one of you was maybe just a little too late getting there for the other one?
You know, one of the biggest experiences I think about is when you guys did that deal with the lady's car, with Shirley's car.
Yeah, that's amazing. I was thinking the same thing.
It's funny that both of our minds went there because you got in so much trouble. I wish I could have helped you out.
It was right after the Ultimate Warrior became the champion, right? At WrestleMania, whatever that was.
WrestleMania
me and my
6.
buddy, our mom had passed away, and me and one of my best friends at the time, I had rode the 4-wheeler back to our house, and the lady that my dad was dating at the time, we put dirt in her gas tank. And crazy amount of evidence, just like dirt all over the back,
fingerprints and dirt. It was like a little kid.
But honestly, like Matt had pulled the first stunt. You know, he did a nail in the tire. Do you remember that? And he was successful. Nobody knew. And I said, I got to top the nail in the tire. So it was just that. Such a weird childhood thing when our dad started dating a lady, and it's such a stupid. And I paid for it. I paid for it dearly.
I mean, and, you know, we were young, and Jeff was going to elementary school at that time. And I remember our dad, he had to go to work at the post office at 5 a.m. He had to be in there early and like sort all the mail, and then you go do the route and everything else. And it was a long day. He said, all right, boy, no school bus for you. You're going with me because I can't trust you. And for 6 or 8 weeks, he made him get up at 4:30 in the morning. He had to get ready. No. And Jeff would sit outside, you know, like till 7:30 till school opened up and they opened the doors or whatever. He'd sit out there, and it was cold. It was during it was still cold because it was March or April.
Yep, it was. And I'll never forget, Daddy said, he looked me in the eye that first morning and said, I'll never be able to trust you again. And I just crushed it, man. But, you know, looking back on it, man, he became our biggest fan, and he's forever in my heart and mind, my legend and hero.